Ahoy! I still need to update my T command, but then we can start. Sure thing. Thank you. T command is updated for anybody who happens to want to know. Alright, let's get the game going. What is this weird line? Hold up, what is going on? Okay, what? Is that anywhere else? No. Ah, okay. I guess we don't have sound commands today. Cool. That's fine. Let's go. Okay, so I was trying to find the last of the secret puzzles. Ooh! Oh, I remember what we were doing. We were doing the really big one. There's another one in the East Forest as well. Things be. How about you, Hans? And I hadn't done the thing with my puzzle pieces. I was confused about that too, because one of them has like an angled chunk. Okay, and my tea water is boiling. First day of work since you've been back. I hope you had a good trip. Sorry about your airline shenanigans that happened. That's probably... Okay, no. There are two in the East Forest. One of them is the big one that we're still sorting out. And I remembered what I was going to do about that. So, give me a moment while I cobble something together in paint.net. Because I'm silly. And that's what I do. Install when I exit. Stop asking me. On the bright side, Jasper came up right up to you when you got home today and pressed his head into your chin. Nice. Cats are so good. Actually, this might not work the way I think it might, but I can try. Copy. Paste. New. No! I didn't mean to close that tab. No. Where'd it go? There it is. There's one. New. Two. He has to pretend you don't exist the first. That's fine. Cats do that all the time. They're weird like that. How dare you leave me, they say. Give me the last one. That's this one. Wait. No. Yeah, that's the right one. Why did I assume there were 4? Okay. Alright. So while I fiddle with this, I'm gonna throw the music back on. Alright. Image. Rotate 90 degrees clockwise. That's not right. I don't know how this is gonna be. Keep canvas size. Ooh, that's too big. That'll do. No! I'm doing something very silly. That is on a different layer. Okay, good. I did a smart thing. Layer, rotate 90 degrees. That's not right. Thank you. I am currently taking the puzzle pieces that I've found. Well, not puzzle pieces, but, No! No! Buttons are hard. Ah, No, this is fine. Keep canvas size. How does this link up? If at all. Change the opacity. Cool, that works. Oh no, it's too big. Shift. It works. Except I'm not humming it. I can't. I mean, I could, but... Okay. If I was smart, I would have done this off stream. No, I think... I feel like that has to go on this side. Oh, that's way smaller than the others. That's okay. Opacity, drop to visible. Okay, that one definitely goes. Welcome in, Dagum Hans, Earth Scum, and Synthpop. No. It has seeds, but they're called vanilla beans because they look like green beans, except wrong. Nope, wrong one. I'm gonna do this. Because I think this piece goes right here. But it probably doesn't. It does. Okay. Maybe. I don't. That assumes I don't already, Earth Scum. Ah, my tea is not done brewing yet. Hold on. But also, take comfort in the fact that the chemical formula for fake vanilla is identical to real vanilla. I mean, maybe. Tea is now brewing. Oh. Okay. We've got that piece presumably found. Alright, where does this... This one must go here. No? Vegans... It depends on how into veganness they are, because if they're... I think they might avoid vanilla in general because it might require... How does this go? Something about pollinators. Because, like, some vegans will avoid honey because it... What is the word I want? Yeah. That one too. Not manipulates. What's the word? It harnesses bees without their permission, basically. I can't remember the word, I'm sorry. I had it for 2 seconds. I give up. Not quite, but maybe. I feel like this doesn't line up at all anymore. How do I... That definitely looks like an end corner. No, it's at a weird angle. I wonder if it lines up with this one instead. It might. I feel like I should have just sketched this out and then seen where the lines lined up. Maybe I should do that instead. So you guys can hear the atmospheric music of the game instead of my playlist. That's the only place that can go. I see where that one connects. Sorry, chat. I really want to figure this puzzle out. Okay. Okay, move that one over here. I think this one lines up. That one. Hey now. What are you doing? Like that. Turn down the opacity. Maybe it doesn't quite line up. Where else would it line up, though? I think I need to give up on this particular piece for right now. Okay. Let's go do a different puzzle instead. We do have other puzzles to find anyway, so... where do we want to look first? I don't know where the secret gathering place is. There's a second one in the East Garden, and there's a bunch that are unlabeled for me, unless I translate the language. Let's see. So basically, turn your controller back on. Whoops. We have all the pieces for the big puzzle, but I'm gonna not do it right now. Maybe we won't even get to it. We'll see. But it seems silly when I've gone to so much effort already to avoid it, so... Oh, my tea is probably overbrewed. No! We'll find out soon. Everybody, I apologize for the delay in starting today as well. Thank you for your patience. Where was I thinking of going? So there's the East Forest one, but there's a second. What? Why did I clip through the... It's fine. Sometimes we clip through walls, and that's just how it goes in life. So we're gonna use the teleporter pad to go to the East Forest and then work our way through there to find the other one. Exploitative, that's the word. It exploits the bees. Yay, brain! I think this one was it? Could be wrong. It is very wrong. Every time. There might be another one in the quarry, too. Or at least that zone. What do you mean about wild bees? Oh, wait. Doesn't vanilla need to be, or I might be thinking of saffron. Doesn't vanilla need to be pollinated by hand? Produce wild fruit. Those... You can't ask permission from the bees, so it's exploiting wild bees too, I think. I don't know. I haven't dug that far into veganness to know for sure. That is overbrewed. Darn. Ugh, it tastes like raisins. You shall learn how to speak to bees through interpretive dance. I approve. Sorry. Feels okay, man. Fair. No! Where am I going? Oh no, I know where I need to go. I just remembered. This is also the wrong one. Wait, this does connect to the Eastern Forest, doesn't it? Wait, is it Eastern Forest? East Forest. Yes. So we may just be able to leave and do it. Nope. I am wrong. Has leaks now. I know, I've been trying to avoid them as best I can. Time to stay off the internet forever, yeah. Okay, that's not where I wanted to go. We're not allowed to have nice things. Didn't some Zelda streamer get a copy and like pre-played it for something for Nintendo? It's a game you will play on. Is it coming to PC? Breath of the Wild isn't unless you're talking about emulating it. Hello, and Crown King, welcome in. East Forest. I found it. I want coffee. No, you can't have. Brain, please. No. You borrowed Breath of the Wild from a friend, then emulated it and ran it at 1080p 60 FPS. Okay. Hey, I didn't need to use the teleporter pad. I meandered my way over here perfectly fine. I feel like there should be something else over here. But there is not. I wonder, I think I checked out this area earlier. Seems way too much crafting focused. Oh, that's fair. Where could it be? Switch 2 extra boogaloo. This wall feels shady. I feel like there should be more up here, too. How do I get back over there? Oh, I know how. I think I have to go this way. Oh, that's right. There was a chest here. All right, I'm gonna throw that too. Nothing. Can I get back up there from here? Sweet. It's gonna be another flower puzzle. Maybe it's not here. Where could it be? I'm really out of the loop. Is there actually a Switch 2 that's gonna be released at some point? Hmm. 11. Do I have any more? I have another coin. But it's not enough. Nuggets. Alright, let's leave. Not that you're aware of. Okay. You're interpreted that as Nintendo releases new consoles and ports previous games to the new consoles. That's fair. I think that's generally what they do anyway. There's a teleporter pad. What am I doing? It's pretty par for the course. Yeah, it is. I know. And I think it's a little bit too early for Nintendo to be releasing another console anyway. If they had, like, especially since they did the OLED version, I don't think there's going to be a Switch 2. I think they're going to have a new console. If they're going to do anything like that. And I don't think we're close to a new one yet. Where am I going? I don't know where I'm going. Maybe, wait, 2 to 4 years out from it. Yeah. Switch you? No. Please, no. Why did I go to the library again? Oh, yeah. Yeah, they did. Can I leave from here? I don't feel like dealing with teleporting a bunch. Yes, I can. I forgot. Ah, you can't use ladders. You know what? Hold up. Let's check back here. Just in case. Because I know there are sometimes things behind. Well. I feel like waterfalls in this game are a concern. And I should keep a better eye on them. What am I doing? I don't know anymore. This works. I'm gonna go check that other waterfall that I'm thinking of right this moment. I kind of wonder... Oh, no. That's silly. There's that waterfall, too. We've already been down there, though. There's another one above here. Do, 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 do. Oh gosh. What if there are different puzzles at night? I didn't even think of that. There's another... That one... There's this one. That one's probably the one I wanted to get to, but that's okay. No, go up the ladder. Thank you. Those can fly. Where am I trying to go? I wonder if the Switch has actually outsold the Wii. Is what I'm trying to say and failing at. I probably need to go that way. Can I go this way? Wait. Can't touch this. I need to go... Oh yeah, there's something up here. Buy one for the bathroom? Oh. Ah! I haven't been here! What is this? What? Hey. I think I found an important piece. But we've got a code now. This is a secret place. How do I? Oh, come on. There's another code here and I can't see it. Oh, dang it. Also, hello, Cora. Welcome in. Okay, this is doing the same thing that the puzzle by the... not fortress, the big shrine was doing, where like a bunch of it is obscured, but you can figure it out. So now I have to draw this out. It is, in fact, more puzzles. Create what? Yay for a phone. Oh, that's fine. Erase. Okay. Yeah, that drawing on the wall in the back is the answer to this puzzle. But I feel like it's different. I wonder if I can't do this one yet, for some reason. That doesn't make sense, though. I should be able to. It's just mostly obscured on both sides. Where does it end, though? There it is. Okay. Nope. I have to actually look what I'm doing, or I make it all weird. Whoops. Okay. Starting over. I don't need it to be that big. Okay, I think I have the answer. Let's find out. Yeah! I did it. Oh, wait, I think I'm gonna have to come back here. Because this is the secret place where all the little bees are. Fairy bees. Secret gathering place. Okay, cool. Where else could we have these secret hidden stashes? They do mean business. Also, welcome in, Don Chocha. If I didn't say that already, I probably did, knowing how my brain works. I don't need that notepad anymore. Okay. Let's see. Okay. I can't read the language on the thing. Well, now I'm wondering if there's more. Wait. Yeah. Wait, there's a door here I didn't do yet? Oh, no. Okay. The heck? Uh. What? No! Is this the... Oh, I think this is the flower puzzle memo. Or this is a memo for the flower location puzzle. Maybe. Yeah, it totally is! Are you serious? No, I'm mad. It's not that it looks... Where did I go? I went the wrong way. Where does this take me? That's my house. It's gonna rain for a little bit. Okay. I'm gonna get distracted from my waterfall adventure for a minute, and I'm wondering if part of the solution to things that I'm having trouble thinking of might be, but I can't use that teleporter, can I? I think it's covered in purple stuff. Is it not? Yes. To the forest. Let's see. Okay, can't go that way. Oh, wait, this is that way. Alright. That's not the way I need to go. Can I get there from up here? I wonder. Maybe this isn't the right way to go. Why am I interested in going this way? Aha! There's that. Wait, there's another route up there. How do I get up? Oh, duh. We have to go up this incline. That wall is really suspicious to me. So we're gonna go check it out. Why are you here? Who are you? Holy cross! Where? Let's see. Is there like... Down, wait. Down, up. Down. What are you doing? Oh! This is a visual one again. Alright, so let's see. Let me... No. Get your notepad out first. Notepad. Up. Down. Up. Down. Right. Left. Right. Left. Down. Left. Right, up. Other. I looked away because I screwed up writing one of the little triangles. And then I couldn't do it anymore. Okay. Up. Down. Up. Down. Right. Left. Right. Left. Down. Right. Up. Up. Okay, hold on. One more time. Hello, Rooney. Welcome in. Happy shoes. Okay. Up. Down. Up. Down. Right. Left. Right. Left. Down. Right. Up. Left. Okay. Nope. So what if I did this? Backwards with east and west. So then it would be possibly up, down, up, down, left, right. No, that's the same one. Opposite. No? I'm tired. How are you doing? Okay, so I'm missing an input, maybe? You're exhausted, not good. Up. Down. Up. Down. Left. Right. Left. Right. Down. Right. Up. Left. Right. No, left, right. Okay. Alright, up, down, up, down, Down. Down, that's the problem. Up. There's another one. Wait, what? There's more... Okay. Up. Down. Up. Down. Left. Right. Left. Right. Down. Left. Up. That way. Okay. Aha! I had missed a few inputs. Now I'm worried that there's more nighttime shenanigans. Dang it. You have disadvantage on all saving throws and skill checks. No! Only one student showed up? Rude. I'm sorry. Okay, there's another waterfall I want to check behind. So we're gonna basically go back where we were before. I think I broke it again. Oh no. The music definitely dropped out though. Oh, it didn't let me do it again. I wonder if that's a frame, really like tight frame thing, window. That's the wrong one! Okay, I guess we're gonna fight the big guy. Yeah, that was my own fault. I ran out of dash. Ugh. Okay. Alright, we're gonna go to where I was trying to go instead of where I accidentally went. Something bad! Okay. Actually, I may be able to get to it from over here. This is the flower puzzle that I think that was the memo was the guide to. Ah! Okay, I've definitely been in here before. Oh. Ah. Okay, so maybe that's not it. This is weird. And it's down. Down. Right. Up. Right. Down. Left. Down. Right. Up. Right. Down. Down. Angled. Okay, so let me see if I can write it down instead. Maybe I have to stand somewhere else or I'm missing an input. Okay. Down. Right. Up. Right. Down. Left. Down. Right. Up. Right. Down. Down. Hmm. So I have to wait for him to be at the beginning of this again. Okay. Alright. So it's down. Down. Right. Up. Right. Down. Left. Down. Right. Up. Right. Down. Down. Okay. Hmm. Oh! I had to enter it faster? Huh, okay. Secret tunnel! Secret tunnel. Okay. How many are left? Under the mountain. Oy. Okay. Okay, hold up, hold up, hold up, hold up. I think I know what I'm doing. Give me my notepad, come back. Dungeons deep. I don't remember how it goes. And caverns low. I don't remember the whole thing. So it's 44. 32. 34. 11. 28 plus 34. Okay. Which is 52? No, 62. Brain fart. Sunglasses time. Down, down to Goblin Town. Exactly. Thank you. You're holding up. Now what? Yeah. I'm thinking about doing that when I finally finish this cup of tea. I think we may have the answer to another puzzle because we got this puzzle piece. 48, 53, 39, 51, 51. Wait, what? 53. Wait, again? Yeah. Okay. 40. 28. Okay, so we start... 44 is not in line with that one. Oh, nuggets. Does that not work? 28. Nope. Is there a 62 on this map? No. No, there is not. Okay, so I'm gonna assume it's like... Bop, bop. 44. 32. There's no 32. Okay, that was totally wrong and I'm sad now. You're racing a note. I thought, maybe. But no. Alright. Unless there's some sort of... off by one sort of deal. But I don't think so. 12. Starts at 12. Wait, what's that? What? I freeze it, fireball it, and then something. Then grab it. Okay. I know where this chest is. I don't think I need it to be dark to do this. I would like it to be daylight because I miss the music. Nope, you need to go into your house and sleep. To make it daytime. Alright. So my guess is that this is like what I'm supposed to do. If you struggle with the puzzle on 53, let you know. Okay. I have to freeze and fireball it. Would you just rub some icy hot on it instead? If only. I don't think I can. I haven't found icy hot as an item in this yet. Chat, I think I want to finish this game today, but I don't know if I'll have the ability to do that with the... with the boss. We'll see. That's the wrong thing. So I need that. That. Should probably do that in the other order. I think I screwed it up. I wonder if I needed it to be... I have to sleep, don't... Oh, that's why there's a save right there. We came back here. Let's see if, for a moment, we can at least figure out what this puzzle is. Because I didn't take a picture of the bottom. Fun. Let's see. Bring this back. I'm gonna try to sketch it out instead of doing what I was doing before. Okay. Okay, that has to be the top. Oh, that's the bottom. Okay, hold on. Garrus, you're good. Puppy. Rotate 90 degrees. Perfect. He is very grumbly right now. I don't know why. Alright. So that's... Whoops. Like that. It definitely has a little... Okay. So that means that we need this part. Image. Wait, that's not right. One with 2 lines. There's only one of those. So it has to be that one. How does that one line up with that one? Right there. Okay. That's just the end. Maybe. It's the only piece we've got left. How does that fit in? Hey, wait, what? I wrote this wrong. Okay. So I'm being very silly in doing this. Nope. Okay, we've got that. That has to be the bottom. We figured that out. Where's the other piece? That's the piece I want now. In case anybody's wondering, I'm using paint.net to make layers to place the pieces where I think they need to be again. Pretty sure that one goes there. Okay. Like so. Erase the background a little bit. That works. So then this has to be the top, which means expand canvas, rotate. Go back to this layer. Move things down. Do, 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 do. No, I want to highlight just this. Nope. Just this. Does that work? Maybe. Turn down the opacity again. Okay, that might not go there, but it also might. Which means the last piece has to go right in that space. Let's erase a little bit. Do 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 do. Should I put on music? Okay. See? That kind of makes sense, but doesn't. I guess it matches up. Okay. Let's see if this works. Not confident, but we're gonna try. Oops. That'll work. Alright, I think we have a solution possibly, but it's likely wrong. So it starts there. No? No? What am I missing then? Did I put the pieces together wrong? Wait, where did my sketch go? Whom's is that? I don't know. I think I locked my screen and now my note's gone. Oh, nope, there it is. Cool. Okay. Okay, let me try this again. So let's see. No? Homestead's Fluffer. Oh! That's a pup! Garrus is here. Thankfully. Okay, hold up. Am I doing this too fast? No. Maybe? Okay, let's see. So we think it should be... I could draw another layer. I'm gonna... Okay, no. Instead of using my phone for this, I think I'm gonna use... Hold on. Is that... Where's dog? Where's cat? Question mark? Not in white. Good grief. Black. There we go. So, let's see. I think it's probably... Blah. Why is it doing it in white still? Oh dear you. Blip, blip. Blip, blip, blip. Dot, 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 dot. Sorry. Okay. Last translation. Hund is also dog in Swedish. Steven? What about Steven? Okay. Let's try this now. Yes! Have I seen a sleepy horse called Steven? No. Lament. Oh, okay. I got the box! Yeah! Chat, we're done with the puzzle. Don't save. Go away. Okay, you can install the update now. No, stop popping things over my screen! Okay, we're good. Sorry. Shouldn't have told it to do the thing. Because now it's like, I'm gonna keep doing the thing. Can you release it? What? Maybe? There's scum I don't understand. Okay. How many do we even have left? The fairies. Oh. You're right. Okay. Nope. Wait, no, I didn't need to go this way. Oh, we only have 2 left. Where are they? Alright, we need to do this chest. So we've got more stuff to do here. We're gonna have to keep killing spiders. So they're gonna keep showing up. The fairies, they're rainbow colored, right? Yeah. So let's do, oops. Not right though. Like I need to freeze it, but how do I? Because the manual says a thing. Aha, now you can't get to me. So I went down a ladder. What the heck am I supposed to do here? He is a heckin' good pupper. He's just so good. Ooh, Edgar Tea Blend sounds good too. I don't know what to have. Reset! I don't know. What am I supposed to do? It doesn't make sense, and I want the box. Is the spider important? Yes! Give box! I need it! Can I do both of those at the same time? Oh, I did it, and then I screwed it up! So I panicked. Dang it. Okay. It's okay, we figured it out. That's the important part. The heck? That's super weird. Okay, let's also start by putting on our sword again. Down the ladder. I don't have the blue hexagon again! What did I do to the game? I don't know what's going on. Why am I not allowed to have the blue hexagon? Okay. Why? How did I do that before? Well, now it's a hexagon. I had it last stream for a little while. Okay, how do I do this? I have to push both of them at the same time. Okay. Yeah, exactly, Earth Scum. That's what I say. So you really do have to push them both at the same time. But until I can do that, I need to have my sword equipped, because I have to stab some spiders that aren't spiders because they don't have enough legs, unless their mandibles are actually legs, in which case, what the heck? Words. Ah, fluff. I killed it. But I did it, but I killed it. Dang it, this puzzle. Okay. Small gripe. If it doesn't have 8 legs, first of all, it's not a spider. It's not an arachnid, so I shouldn't be freaked out by it. Second of all, you never have to do 2 button presses at the same time, so I'm not entirely sure why it would introduce that for a single puzzle. Now, don't get me wrong, it's a neat thing that I now know I can do, but it's weird to just suddenly have the ability to do that. Or not suddenly have the ability, I mean suddenly be aware of its existence instead of it being like, I don't know. It's probably one of those things where you're supposed to figure it out eventually for like increased, what's the word I want? I don't know. I got a crown! Weird like spiders with 6 legs, or weird like a fox without pants? Yes. Stop hitting the wrong buttons. Ah! I have a tiny crown. No, they do not do webbing. Thank you. What does the crown do for me? I should check. Can I wear it? I wanna. No, I can't do anything with it. Ah! It's fine. I didn't want to go through that portal. we're gonna attempt the big guy. It's true. There's a mandatory stop at the library. Ow! Nuggets. All right. Which ones are left? If we can figure... Ooh. Oh, that's cute. We found the back of the manual. I think I'm still missing some pages, though. Excuse me. That was totally the flower one. Anyway. Okay, so we have 2 left. No. Thank you for the good luck. I'm sorry I squandered it. What? Okay. I think we just found the next one. I don't want to be targeted there. Alright. Hold up. I think this is another, count the blocks one. So we've got down, left, left, left. And 2. There's, let's see, 3, 4 is down again. Is there a 5? 5 is up. Is there another one? Nope. 1, 2, 3, 4. I'm assuming this one's gonna be 6. So, and then down again. Let's try. Okay. There's only one left! Where could it be? Should we check at the bottom of this one? Well, there could be a different, like, secret side panel or something down here. No? Definitely got this one. Huh. I think this just takes me up to the... Oh, okay. Hold up. So, I'm 90% sure I got this chest by just dashing across here. But there's a pathway. And that's probably our Holy Cross number. Or pattern, I guess. No, don't. Give me my pen. Thank you. Okay. Let's see what we got. We've got it down. Right down. I need to draw this bigger. Okay, so that's the up again. That way. Down. That way. Up. That way. Down. Bloop. Up. That way. Okay. Let's try this again. Okay, that was the last one, I think. That was the last one. Now we have to go back up to that secret area. I think that's got another secret in it, maybe? Or maybe I get something for doing all of those? Because I didn't get anything for getting the last one. So let's find out. Excuse me. Nope. You have to go this way. Clearly, we need to do something where all of them meet. I think this is it. Feels like there's something over there, but there probably isn't. Oh, this is the wrong one. Whoops. Wrong waterfall. I think I went to the wrong spot. Oh, no, no, no. I have to climb up. Oh. That's not right. Where am I going? I don't know. Oh, I know what I need to do. Well, that at least reset the skeletons. How did I get over here before? I don't remember. Oh no, this is fine. Secret fairies! Big box. Got a golden flower. Souls return 20. Oh. Whoa. Now I remember how I got over here. Feel silly. Well, now what? I think that's all the important puzzles, at least. Can take a breather in our house. I was gonna make more tea, and now I feel like it's too late for me to make more tea. I feel silly. Because it's almost 7. And I'm hungry. And it's been a long... I didn't want it to be nighttime. I actually do want it to be daytime. I know it doesn't really affect the final boss fight, but we're about to do that fight a lot. Or at least attempt it some number of times. Arguably, I should try to beat it today. If I'd had a full stream, I probably would have. And that's my own fault. Maybe I will. You never know. No, can we do something with those items that I picked up here? No? What did that even do for me? I don't know if it has multiple endings. Chat, does this game have multiple endings? Do you know this? I don't feel like that's a spoiler at this point. It does, okay. Am I missing anything for another ending? Requires 100%. Yeah, I probably haven't done 100%. Oh, I still need to do this. Shoot. Golden bingo. Yeah, kinda. Something about it is off, though. That means I need to go up to that other door. Which means I need to figure out that puzzle. I don't have to go this way. I can go... There's an alternate path that I should take. There's probably yet another alternate path. All fairy chests and manual pages are the big keys. Do I have all of the manual pages? I don't think I have the cover. Yeah, I'm still missing the cover. I think I'm missing another page too. Bum, bum, bum. So there's this door. At the very least, this is something I haven't done yet, and I would like to. That requires solving... Well, there's also whatever this is, which I think is probably... Oh... This is the windmill that our skeleton friend has a shop in. So one of the blades has... What? Okay. So, that's gonna be fun to figure out. No, I think he just moved his feet. He's out cold right now. I think that's a guide to figuring out the language of the manual. He's looking very toasted today. I feel like today my camera has decided to not overexpose him. And also there's a shadow on his spot because my chair is in the way. Ugh. Lights in weird places. Actually, I wonder... Give me a second. Does this affect it? Why did it go to that one? It does a little bit, but that's way too bright. It's fine. Okay, so we've got this circle of numbers that I feel like show up on, at least in part, on this thing. But not all of the numbers do. So let's try this again. Alright, so we've got 44, 32, 34, 11, 28, and 34. 48. Bye, puppy. 53. 39. 51. 53 again. Oh, 51. 2, 1. 53. 40. And 28 again. So we have... So it's... I feel like 12 showed up on that as well somewhere. Two. It says for additional support and secrets, there's 12, but that's not right. So... what numbers aren't on here? There's no 32. Anybody who's played this before, am I on the right track with this puzzle? If you'd rather see me struggle, it's totally fine to not answer as well. You come bearing great news for you. Knives, what is it? Tell me. Please. If you want to. So my thought is that somehow this puzzle correlates to the numbers in the circle. You could get a third cup of Genmaicha if you cold brew it all 3 times? Dang, that's cool. Good to know. Thank you for your experimentation. The only problem is there aren't all of these numbers do not appear on And that might not even be a 44. That might be a 41. You don't believe so? Okay. You do far too much needless experimenting. It's not needless if it helps. So I feel like either that or it's for the guardian from the vault. Which makes me worried that I have to fight it again. Referring to the same thing. But it's not each other. Okay. I dropped my pen. Guess let's go do the other puzzle instead then. Alright, erasing all the numbers. And we're gonna give this quizzle? Puzzle, an attempt. When it gets back to the circle. Okay, I think that's right. Okay. So we've got down. Up is an up. Little chunk that's that way. down. Just that way again. Up. And down. No! Darn it. I'm wondering if I, like, wrote it down here. So I think what it probably is did I put too many inputs? No. I don't think that's the problem. Alright, so we have to start from the one little nub. Not the two. Aaron, thank you for the raid! Dang, I don't have any water. Give me 1 second. Aaron, thank you for the raid. Here is your sipping things. How was your stream? How was Final Fantasy Mystic Quest? Were you randomizing or speedrunning or both? Or first playthrough? Thank you. Alright, so we've got 1, 2, 3. 4, 5, 6. 4, 5, 6. Randomizing. It's a fun one. Also did a couple Zelda 2 randomizers and getting better at it. Awesome. 1, 2, 3. Oops. It's another 6. You're proselytizing. Why? Okay. Alright, so... let's see what we can do. Where's the little white dot? Show up. Shoot. This one. Wait, screwed up. Okay. Down. Side. Side. Top. Top. There should be one more little chocolate. And that's another that. That. Okay, so that's bottom, left, left, top, top, right, right, left, down, right, top, bottom. Okay. Oops. Can't prove you were ever lurking here. You're gonna go prep. You're gonna prep to your Prince Ultra Mega Stinky Nerd and play TTRPG. Have fun with your tabletop role-playing games. I hope you enjoy. Alright, so that means... Okay. Sit down. First time DMing, so clearly a recipe for success. Ooh! Have a lot of fun. Remember knives. Playing fantasy football? Lol. That's that way. That way. What's up? Up again. It's that way. Okay. Bottom is down. It just wants me to say left is right. Oh, no, we haven't. Feel free to do, unless it's, that may be a me only thing. Actually, Synthpop, can you do the ceremony? Just... No, it's pun ceremony. Last month. Oh, I guess that works too. Huh. No, it's the same output, basically. It's just weird. Alright, Dagum. Congrats on winning Pundertaker last month. I don't expect anybody to remember my weird stuff. Don't worry about it. Top is up and the bottom is down. Alright, we're gonna try this again. It didn't work. We've been saving them up for so long. Okay. Foolish. Knives. I don't think you know what that word means. Or you would understand that it applies to you as well. Oh, I see what I did. Hold up. It should be that. Alright, let's try this again. I think I inputted wrong. Yeah! Ooh! What's that? What do I get? I don't think that gives me anything. It still doesn't exist in my inventory. I don't know what I'm doing. No! Give me my sword back. There we go. I have, in fact, acquired confusion. Correct. I wonder if that actually helps me in the fight with the air. There's got to be more puzzles then. Because I feel like 3... Well, no. 3 is a good number for a video game, especially when it's... a silly Zelda-like, I guess. Okay, got that one. I think that's the 3rd fancy chest I've acquired, so... That's a potion bottle. Where do I do that? Well, I know. It'd be cool if there was. I assume even if it's in the manual, it's gonna be in a language I can't. There's some sort of vault or... What? Aaron, here is your sip. Vault. Wait a minute. That's a thing. That's a thing right there. I don't know what it does, but it's a thing. Hey, hold up. What's this? Squinty face. There's another arrow here, and I don't know what it is. If there was a hint, it would be in scribbles. That's fair. Like this circle. I haven't figured out how to get over there, though. I've tried. It's probably not over there. There's things. Can I like another hint, one that's less obvious? Sure. I'm not gonna get to it today, so I'll probably maybe forget by Wednesday. Hold up. Wait, what? Are you telling me? Those are the flower puzzles. What the crap? If you had a vault with a bunch of collectibles, you'd probably keep it somewhere close to home. Ah, okay. But also, these are the flower puzzles. The ones that we had. Or not the flower, but the... the node following pathing puzzle things. As well. That's weird. Why would they do that? It feels really deceptive how much information is actually present in the manual, and you're supposed to basically nitpick through it, which is neat on its own, but I would rather have a physical manual in front of me instead of having to collect pieces, which I realize is kind of not the point. Are you kidding me? Okay, hold on. I just noticed another puzzle. I'm gonna write this down so I can go do it. It's not a puzzle, it's just a hint. Ah, no, I need that. Stop! Ah! Please. Stop. That's the button I wanted. Okay. Let's start this over. There we go. Crackers! Teen biscuits. I feel like I'm filling up my cupboards, so that's probably the hint. That I need to go to my house. I don't think it's this one. But it feels like it could be. Tea! Oh, the song in there is different. Huh. Never noticed that. Oops. I just noticed the stuff on the shelves. You probably still need to collect more. Can I knock that over? I feel like I can. Knocking over my own furniture. I can kind of move the bucket. Alright, there's gotta be, I feel like there's probably something in here. Not in here. Oh my. Wait, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. There's 7 left. Nuggets! Yeah. Yeah. I can't read the text. That sort of ring shape looks oddly familiar. Yes, it does. But this thing is like, what? What is this? It does look oddly familiar. Ah. It does look oddly familiar, doesn't it? Okay. Oh. That doesn't line up though, because the game is not in squares. Okay, well. We don't have either of the ones that have a plus something or 2-1 kind of thing. Alright, well, we've made some weird progress today. Still counts. I guess I'm trying to 100% this, which might be a bit of a pain. But trying to get the true end seems fun. If there is such a thing. Let's go save. Save! Why does that correlate? Alright. Quit to title screen. Alright, at worst, everyone, I will be back on Wednesday. I could see there being a chance for a Tuesday stream just to make up for me not streaming early enough today and being late a few times and all that. Also, chat, later this month I will be going on a short vacation. I'll be out for about a week. In the exact middle of the month, so will chat be going as well? Probably not. Gonna patrol the ocean, saving the turtles. Aaron, please. Turtles, not whales. But also, we need to keep the whales alive for Star Trek people. I don't know what I'm talking about anymore. All right, everybody. That's gonna be it for me today. Let's find somebody to raid. No. Whoops. Usually I skip to the next song, and I forgot to do that this time. That's fair. I can. Let's see. Twitch. Where? There. Who's live? Who have we got? What are you doing to my turtle, Aaron? How dare? Who dat? Moo. I think I'm going to send you all over to Mary Majora. Just as a heads up, she's not PG-13. There will be F-bombs. Sometimes she's inebriated on substances. So, fair warning. She's doing Breath of the Wild Master Mode for the first time. Everybody, thank you so much for hanging out with me. Thank you for lurking, chatting, subbing, throwing bits, throwing tips, throwing gift subs, following, hosting, rating, and just generally hanging out and being awesome people. I really do appreciate it. I hope you all have a great night, and I'll be back on Wednesday at the latest. I hope to see you all then. Later, everybody. Bye.